Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we getting on? So I thought we'd do a little follow-up today and have a look at my current camp setup. It's kind of a follow-up to my 4 simple builds video. In that video, the third camp I built was by far and away the most popular, and it was definitely my favourite as well. So this is the evolution of that design, shall we say. A lot more decoration and a lot more going on than that initial setup had, but I'm quite happy with it. Right now, we're down here right at the south end of the map, not far from Garahan Mining Headquarters, Garahan Estate, Hornwright Estate, and that little spiky place over there just by the mountains. There we go. And you see just below that little gap with the trees, there's actually a little gap in the mountains where the corner of the cursor is now, and where my camp actually is. So that's the location we're in. Nice little clearing here. So this is a relatively basic design. I'm not sure how well it's going to move. Partly because there's stairs on it. Obviously I'll have to pull the crops out and stuff like that before I can blueprint and move, and I'll probably simplify the decoration a bit. But as a setup for the moment, it's pretty nice. It's got everything you need. I'm quite happy with how it looks. Hopefully we'll be able to move it when the time comes, but I'll cross that particular bridge when it comes to it. For now, let's have a look around it. So, as I say, we're on a 3x3 foundation with a cut corner there with a little ramp on it. A little farm out front, some mute fruit, potatoes, corn, and some blackberries, because I'm pretty much obsessed with those things at the moment. Gotta love the AP regen from the blackberry juice. A little water pump down there, because I haven't got a body of water here, unfortunately. I'll have to pull the steps off the bottom of this ramp when it comes to setting up to move, but other than that, it should be pretty solid. The punji boards just stop any NPCs from coming running up and bashing up the inside of my base. Not that it's really a problem, they start on the outside edge, so... More of an afterthought, but it's all good. I've got a little steel guitar there, and the crafting area under the lean-to here. The fireplace there is from the atomic shop, so not one of the time things, so you should be able to get that easily enough if you want to. All the crafting stations. Plenty of space down the middle there, so the animation actually has room to play when you start activating those. Something worth bearing in mind. Fusion generator at the end gives plenty of power and takes up relatively little space, comparatively. A few plants around just to give it a little bit more of a homely feel. Have a look inside the tent. Could have easily built a structure here, but I just wanted to use a tent instead. The bed down there, a couple of plants from, again, the atomic store. The desk functions as a stash box, but I put another one in just to fill up that space on the right. It needed something there. Where we're standing now, I did originally have some chairs and stuff, just as a little seating area to look out over the front, but I had to rebuild it after the last video and there was less room with a change to where the crafting benches are, so we'll replace to stand and look out from. But it makes it a good spot to stand and fire out from as well, so that's cool. We'll head back down the ramp, have a little look around the outside. Jump over the punji board. So there we've got the standard turret stand that I've got set up. It's just a little defensive staircase and walkway there with a turret on the top and a punji board. Dead easy, does the job. It's all I've got available at the moment. A cooking station just down amongst the trees. Got the fireplace underneath that's actually under the lighting tab. So it's just decorative, but the thing doesn't really look complete without it. Hard to find somewhere to put that where it didn't look like it was floating though. But we managed. A couple of little lawn chairs there just to create a nice little seating area for the evenings. So this back edge is where I get most often attacked from. I get super mutants coming out of the trees up there. Sort of looking south here. I think it's probably got something to do with my little porta cabin here in the bushes. I guess they don't like the smell because they make a beeline for that every time they attack. There we go. Another little turret stand to cover that approach. And we'll swing around the other side. So you can see the fusion generator sticks out a little bit there, which is not ideal, but on the other hand it means it makes it a lot easier to connect the wire to the purifiers, so that's always a bonus. Swing back around the front and have a look there. The recent patch, Bethesda made sure the wind chimes will actually function properly, so we've got a couple of those up to give it a little bit of atmosphere to the place. Yeah, it's nice. Quite like it. Everything you need, all in a nice compact little build. So we're going to have a quick look at this place in the night time, because although it's not as dark as it used to be, that's when, with the fire especially, this place really comes to life, so I really like the atmosphere in the evening. So, make the little transition, and there we go. You can see we've got a nice little warming glow coming from the structure there. The water pump is unfortunately still glitched, but as soon as you use it, that non-functioning stream of water will disappear. Take a quick look around the left-hand edge here, in the farm. As I say, the nighttime has recently been made more bright, so it actually takes the edge off the atmosphere a little bit, but it does make it a lot easier to see what you're doing, so that's something. As I often stream this game, having big lights in my face, it makes it a lot easier to see what I'm doing when the screen's darker. Now the nighttime's a little brighter, so in a sense no complaints, but I do kind of miss the atmosphere. Let's swing around the back and have a look at our little cooking station. I really like the way this looks in the evening. I've got the light catching the underside of the meat on the grill there, the spit rather. Nice little bit of an area to chill out in the evening. Bit of atmosphere going on, it's cool. Take a quick look around the inside. I would like to have some lanterns, something like that, to illuminate the inside of the tent, but I don't have them unlocked just yet, so we haven't got any lighting in there. But the orange light coming off the illuminated posters and the fireplace there, and also off the Tinker's bench here, does give it a little bit of atmosphere. Slightly spoiled by the fusion core generator, that's the word I'm looking for. But it's cool, I like it. A little steel guitar there, finally picked up some instruments. Have a quick look out from the front here. I have had the odd attack from over there, but not very many, so that's why the defences are a little thinner on that side. I usually spawn in over there as well, so if I'm getting attacked then, not too bad. I'm on hand to pull out a shotgun and deal with whatever I need to. A nice comfortable little tent here. Keep the weather off once you close the front edge up. Not that we actually can, but you know. That's me RP. And there we go. So, I hope you enjoyed that, found it interesting. Dead simple little build, nice bit of atmosphere to it, I'm quite happy with it. If you did enjoy the video, you know what to do by now. As always, social media links down in the description if you want to keep up to date with everything going on. Do stop by one of the streams as well, come and hang out, we have a good time. For now, thank you very much for watching, and I will be speaking to you all very, very soon.